Welcome back to the channel. Bitcoin Hyper here, back again with another video. In this video I'll show you how to never get liquidated if you are leverage trading. In this video you will learn what is the best leverage to use for day trading and my tips and tricks how to never get liquidated even if you use high leverage. I'll also show you some examples so you can understand this much easier. But before this video starts, guys, like this video. It only takes 1 second, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss cryptocurrency, forex and stocks trading strategy videos that help you trade profitable and with confidence. And now let's get straight into the video. So, what is leverage trading? Leverage trading, also known as margin trading, is a system which allows the trader to open positions much larger than his own capital. So, for example, if you have in your wallet, for example, 1 Bitcoin and you use 5x leveraged, you can then trade with 5 Bitcoin. This, of course, increases your profits, but it increases also the risk to lose all of your Bitcoin. So I'll show you examples on Bybit Testnet leverage trading platform, and also if you want to learn how to leverage trade on Bybit platform, check a video popping up in the upper right corner of your screen. So when you use leverage, there is something called liquidation price. So if we go right now in the trade, also I'm just showing some examples on Bybit Testnet like I said before. So I'm using 5x leverage and also 25% of my entire wallet. So if I click on buy long right now, it will show something here called estimated liquidation price. As you can see, estimated liquidation price is around $6,000 US. When Bitcoin reaches 6,010, let's say 10 US dollars, my entire position will get liquidated. That means, let's just enter a position right now. When, as you can see, when Bitcoin price reaches $6,009.50, my $100, $99.13 will get wiped out of my account. This is why leverage is so risky, but also if you actually if the price of Bitcoin goes the right way, that means, because I'm in the long right now, if it goes up, I'll of course make 5 times more than why I initially put in the trade, because I'm actually not trading with $100, but I'm actually trading with almost $500. And this is why you will get liquidated, you will lose your money 5 times faster, but also you will get higher profits also 5 times faster. So if you are like monitoring the trade, if you are watching the price of Bitcoin, what it is doing, I would suggest you can actually use higher leverage. For example, you can use, if you like are constantly monitoring the trade, you can use, I would say, up to 25, maybe 30, 40 x leverage if you're constantly watching what the price of Bitcoin is doing. But if you want just to put in the trade and just hold it for, I don't know, some time, I would suggest you to use lower leverage. I would go maximum, if you hold it for example for a week, I would suggest you only to go up to, for example, let's say 5x leverage, because as you can see, Bitcoin needs to reach $6,010 and then the price, my entire position will get wiped out. But of course I can set a stop loss right here. Of course you can set a stop loss, click on this icon here and click on stop loss, and you can set stop loss before the price reaches actually the liquidation price. So for example 6,500. Of course I will make a loss, but my entire account, entire position won't get wiped out. So how can you now calculate what is the actual liquidation price for a position that you want to go in? So here in the top right now, right here, you can click on this icon. This is actually a calculator which enables you to calculate your liquidation price. So here we have isolated margin and cross margin. If you want to click on cross margin, that means that you don't use the leverage here you are using here cross. That means that you are actually trading with your entire wallet. Everything that you have on Bybit platform, you're trading with. I mean, only if you're trading Bitcoin, of course, your entire Bitcoin wallet is in danger. So if you are using isolated margin, that means that you are using, for example, here 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 25x leverage. So for example, if you are using right now, let's say 5x leverage, we went long, as you can see, we went long. And for example, we went with 493. As you can see, the liquidation price is also, you can just put in the price when you are entering the trade. For example, we enter 7181. As you can see, the liquidation price is $6,009.20. As you can see, almost the same as here. So this is how you can actually very easily calculate the liquidation price. So now also, guys, if you are using leverage, there is a higher fee. I'm not saying that you are actually paying higher percentage, but you are actually paying the fee based on this quantity here. You're not paying fees based on this initial margin here. You are actually paying based on this quantity here. So that means that if you enter a position or on market order, you're paying 0.075% of this 493 of this quantity, not of this $100, but on this $500. That means that the fees are higher if you are, of course, using leverage. So now I will show you some tips and tricks how to actually secure your position so it doesn't so the liquidation price gets further away from So what you can actually do, for example, you see here initial margin. You can click on this icon, orange icon right here. Click on this icon and you can adjust initial margin right here. This is one way how you can do it, but also I prefer using a different method than this. You can just adjust initial margin right here, or you can go up here when you initially set your margin. Click on this icon here and lower your leverage here. But here's the point, guys. If you are trading with, if I would click 100 here, I'm using 5x leverage for this example. If I click 100 here and I enter the trade, it means I'm trading with $1,481. I cannot change the leverage right here. Why? Because my entire position is in the trade. Right now, I'm only trading with 25%, and my 75% is still in the wallet on the platform. That means if I click this, watch here. So now we have in the trade, my initial margin is $100. If I change this, for example, to 4 and click this green arrow, this check mark, click share here. As you can see, my initial margin is higher. You're not paying the fees if you are lowering the leverage. Also, you can higher the leverage. You will actually, the liquidation price will get closer. But now I lowered the leverage. I'm actually using more of my wallet. But here's the point. My liquidation price got further away than it was. So, as you can see, my liquidation price actually went from $6,010 to $5,768. That means that my liquidation price get further away. But, of course, I am trading with more of my own money. You can also click this once again and lower the leverage, for example, to 3. But, let's see, I'll show you something. So, let's lower it to 3. Okay. It successfully changed the leverage. Now we have even more money in my initial margin right here. But if I click it once again, let's see. Let's go to 2. Okay, it successfully changed it. But if I go to 1, let's go to 1 right now. Sure. As you can see, insufficient available margin. That means that you cannot lower your leverage more because you don't have enough Bitcoin in your wallet. How you can actually solve this? You can deposit more Bitcoin to your wallet on Bybit platform, and you can lower the leverage that way. But of course, then you will trade with more Bitcoin in the trade, and of course you can, yes, liquidation price will get further away, but of course if it reaches the liquidation price you will actually lose pretty much everything you have in your initial margin. And this is why while leverage can be good, but also sometimes can of course, because of the high risk, can actually be bad, because it can wipe out everything that you have in your account. That's pretty much it for my tips, guys. If you have any tips, please share them down below in the comments. I'm curious what tactics are you using so you don't get